Hi everyone, my name is Siddharth Birazdar. Today's today date is 2 February 2022 and today topic is constructor in Java. Constructor in Java is a block of codes similar to the method. It is called an instance of the class is created. In that at the at the time is calling constructor memory for the object is allocated in the memory, and it is a special create of method in which used to initialize the constructor in object. Every time an object is created using the new keyword, in that at least one constructor is called. It calls to default constructor, in that is no constructor in available in the same class as in such as Java compiler and provides. In default constructor, why? Default constructor in Java is constructor of block of the in that code of class is implemented to the block of constructor codes. In the class is created at the time of calling constructor memory of the objects. In the memory is a special of type of method in which used to the object. There are two types of constructor. First is parameterized constructor, and first is default constructor, and second is parameterized constructor. First is default constructor. It is called as constructor because constructor the values at the time of object creation. In that, not necessary to write a constructor. In for class, it is because Java compiler creates a default constructor if your class does not have any. In that, constructor name be the same as its class name, but constructor have explicit return type. In that, Java constructor cannot be abstract and static, final and synchronized. In that, default constructor and parameterized constructor. in constructor is either has no parameters and has parameters all. In parameters default values, this constructor is an inline public member, its class. In that, compiler will implicitly and define of the compiler use constructor. If we do the executing constructor of the program, in second is parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor, a constructor which has specific, in that specific a constructor in parameterized constructor. Second is parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor is specific constructor, in that number of the called parameterized constructor. A default in that is just a number without permission is constructor. In the advantage of parameterized constructor is that you can initialize each instance of the class of different values in parameterized constructor. In parameterized constructor used to provide different values to distinct object. In however provides the same value also. In example is methods, gates. In constructor mains class, the constructor and constructor is access value is the assigner. Thank you.